Hopefully you guys can see and hear me okay. I thought it would be easier to come on and do a live here at lunchtime just because everyone has been so nice and so concerned about how we are doing down here in Florida as we get ready for Hurricane Milton. It has been a slow, hey Dante, thanks for coming in. Hey Scott, thanks so much. Yes, I am definitely staying safe. I was saying the other day, you guys, I am no storm chaser. Hey Denise, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Yep, doing well so far, so good. Etta is here. Hi Etta, how are you? How are you? Yep, thanks guys for coming in. I just thought I would come on for a little bit and give you guys an update. Thank you so much for all of the, concern and the well wishes and the messages asking if we're okay. We are okay. We are okay, but we are bracing for Hurricane Milton to come on through. The all of the news and the hey Janice, thanks so much. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the prayers. We appreciate that. All of the news and the officials have been advising us to excuse me, be where we need it to be by noon today. And they're saying to shelter, excuse me, shelter in place, which is normally what they do for the hurricanes. They tell you so much to get ready, to get your supplies, to get your food, get your gas, your medicines, your flashlights, all of that stuff to get it and to get where you need to be by a certain time. So today for me in my area, it was by 12 o'clock noon, and it has been sort of a light rain all morning. I think I said that in the community post that I put up this morning, but the rain is starting to pick up. And I had the news on just a little bit ago, and that is tracking with what they thought was going to happen. It is getting closer to shore, so the outer bands are coming in on the west coast. I think they are starting to issue tornado warnings, which is again not normal, but typical. None of this is normal. I realize none of this is normal. Typical in a hurricane, the like northeast corner of the storm, you start seeing all of the warnings for hurricanes for tornadoes. So we have to start watching for that and to just be prepared for heavy rains, flooding. I'm really hoping that we don't lose power, but it's likely, especially if the winds get high enough. I think I saw some other people come in. I want to make sure I say hi. I think I saw Dan Getty come in. Hey guys, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Juba Bruce, thank you so much for coming in. How are you? Shay's Adventure, hello. Thank you so much. I think I saw Scratch and Pete. I did. Hey Scratch and Pete, thanks so much for coming in. And Keisha is here. Hi Keisha. Thank you. On the go with YOLO. Be safe. Thank you, YOLO. I definitely will try to keep safe. Pancake into that. Hello. Thank you so much for coming in. So yeah, so the storm is starting to make its way closer and closer. I hope that I've had the news on, but honestly, I could only watch it so much. I have to like take it in short increments because as much as they're trying to keep us informed, panic can start to set in. I don't want to be panicked. I've done all the things. I've taken all the precautions, and all we can do now is stay safely where we are. And we are not in a low-lying area. We're not on the coast. we don't have those worries. So we're just going to stay off the road, stay inside, and just be ready to ride it out. I hope it's not too bad, and I hope the people who have been warned and warned and warned to get away from the coast and the low-lying areas have been able to move to a safe spot. The storm has shifted a little bit south, which is not it's not good or bad really for my area. The projection is about the same. We still will see very high sustained winds around 100 miles per hour. The gusts can be way higher. So yeah, everybody just needs to be in a safe spot, off the road, all of that stuff. I think I saw Kaya come in. Hey Kaya, how are you? Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for coming in. Marjorie is here too. Hey Marjorie, how are you? Good morning. Keeping my phone fully charged. Yes, 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 do that, Marjorie. I know they were talking about possibly the storm shifting even more. So originally, I don't think West Palm was in that cone to be affected, but maybe you guys are a little bit more now. I'm not sure about that, but yes, I'm charging up everything. I will put the phone right back on the charger as soon as I get finished here, and the backup charger. We've got all of that stuff ready to go. So, hopefully the power holds. Hopefully it holds. I'm just going to say that. They've definitely been preparing for widespread power outages. So there's not much we can do about that. We went to my parents' house last night to see them and check on them and have dinner. And on the way back, we saw sort of a convoy of the bucket trucks, electric trucks, that they were going to go to whatever their staging area was. So I know they are trying to have as much in place as possible, and just to be ready. I see people saying hi to Sherry. Did I miss Destination Fun come in? I'm definitely, okay, maybe not. Maybe I misread that. But if Sherry is in here, I hope you're doing okay. I would love to know where you are, because I think she would have been in one of those evacuation areas. So I hope you are somewhere safe. You got charcoal. We do have charcoal. The funny thing is, I'm not really a griller, but we do have our little emergency grill with charcoal and all of that, in case we need to cook out. We can do that. Hey PK Adventure, how are you? Katina Smith, hey Kit Kat, thanks so much for coming in. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Be safe out there. We are hunkered down in Newport Richey area. Okay, yep. You guys be safe too. You hunker down. Absolutely. We need to be in, and where we're going to be for the duration of this. Hey Michelle, how are you? Thanks for coming in, saying hi. Marjorie, hope you're staying safe as well. Yeah, absolutely. Everybody in Florida really is going to be affected somehow, some way. We just hope that it's not too bad. My sincere hope is that everybody on the coast, it's both coasts are going to be affected by storm surge, but the people on the west coast, the Gulf Coast, that are going to have more of the direct impact as the storm makes landfall. I hope that they were able to move away from the coast, get to higher ground, and just be safe. Do not burn charcoal aside. No, no, no. We will not do that. Thank you, Keisha. No, no, no. And that's another thing, like, you don't want to go outside. Like normally, as the storm passes over, there's the eye of the storm, and when that's overhead, it's clear skies, and everybody likes to go out and just kind of assess the damage, but don't do that. Stay inside. Wait till the storm has fully passed before you go out and about, because you don't know what the trees are going to do. I'm showing this tree, and I'm hoping that I can show you this tree in its same full upright position after the after the storm passes over. But you don't know what the power lines are going to do. You don't know what the trees are going to do. People in those areas that were already hit by Helene, I'm sure you guys have seen on the news, there's lots of debris still. They've been trying to get things picked up, but it's so much. And people who have had to tear everything out of their houses because they got the results of the flooding. That's a lot of debris, everything from furniture to the drywall to carpeting. There's everything. I'm sure you guys have seen pictures and videos of that. So a lot of that stuff has not been able to be picked up in time. It does normally take a long time to get it all cleared up in a normal storm situation, but Helene was not that far, that long ago. So there's a lot out there. So that's another reason why the people who live in those areas needed to go ahead and move away to evacuate, because the debris can get picked up in these high winds. And you might think you're okay in the house, but a flying board, any of the debris that's on the curb can become a projectile and hurt somebody or crash through windows and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's serious, and I hope people have taken it seriously. There's always going to be people who think that, or decide that they can ride it out. They've given the warnings for that too. If you decided to ride it out, don't expect that emergency crews are going to be able to come to you right away if it gets bad. It's not safe for them to be out either. You'll have to wait it out. I've done hurricane relief missions. It's no fun for anybody. It's no fun for anybody. The first one was in the aftermath of Hurricane Andrew, and it was horrifying. Yes. And I'm sure you guys have probably seen, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, the meteorologist who got, choked up as he was warning people about this storm. It's now currently a Category 4, I believe. But the size of the hurricane, like the Category 4 determines the speed of the hurricane as it's coming in. But as it weakened from a Category 5, or the speed came down from a Category 5 to a 4, the size of the storm actually stretched out. So it's a big storm, going to cover a lot of area, and you can't get too caught up on the numbers. You kind of have to just assume that you're in the path, and you need to listen and take the precautions and get out of the way. There are lots of reasons why people don't evacuate. Some are stubborn and say, my house has been here, it's solid, it's going to withstand the winds. Some people can't afford to evacuate because the hotel stays, the gas, the food, all of that, it's expenses, right? Some people don't want to go to shelters, understandably so. You'd rather be in the comfort of your own home and have the things that around you. But when they tell you that it's serious to evacuate, they're really not making it up. It really is serious to evacuate. We actually, in my county, got an evacuation order this morning that came through, but the first alert wasn't clear. It just said, evacuation order for the county, but had to give it a few minutes and realize that that was sort of a standard evacuation that they do for low-lying areas and for people in mobile homes, manufactured homes. It's not safe because of the winds, and they really needed to move to another spot to hunker down. So it caused a little bit of scare, but then they clarified, because it's not possible to just have everybody exit the state of Florida. It's not possible. See some other people have come in. I want to make sure I say hello, not miss anybody. Scott Smith is here. Hey Scott, how are you? Stay safe, Alisa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're never going to turn down the prayers going up. Appreciate that. How are you? Where are you? Are you out? Are you driving around? I always think you're driving somewhere. But yeah, be safe. I've just seen a post of the stadium in Tampa set up for evacuation, folks. That's great, but scary too. Yeah, it is. It is. It's like we heard a lot during Katina, like the shelter of last resort. That's the kind of thing, and I'm sure that they have started going through in neighborhoods and trying to get people out who maybe have now realized that they really need to move. So hopefully that will all be good and they'll be safe. I see Rod is here. Thank you, Rod, from Point Blank Travel. Be safe, Alisa. Thank you. We will. Hello. I don't mean to miss anybody. I've seen cars, dogs, houses, and planes and trees. Yeah. Nobody wants to see this. Oh, I'm sorry. I started saying about the meteorologist who got choked up on the air as he was warning people about evacuating, he was warning people really about the size of the storm and the intensity of the storm. He is a meteorologist, has been doing this work for 40 years and has been trying to warn people about how much stronger the storms have been getting, and to just heed those warnings. If you are in a coastal area, I mean, that's a dream for a lot of people to be right on a beachfront property, but there's definite dangers with that too. And sometimes you hear about people having storm fatigue. It's a real thing because the storms during the season come back to back. Helene was not that long ago, and maybe you just evacuated for Helene, and now, a week and a half later, they're saying you got to go again. Everybody's not able to do that. Financially, they're not able to do that. Mentally, they don't want to leave what little they have behind. They're not able to do that. So I think he was both afraid that people weren't going to evacuate and also trying to get the warning out, because you've seen what happened in Helene. Yes, we're seeing this in the Carolinas and Tennessee. Those are inland areas, and they had the issues with the flooding. But the coastal areas were hit hard, and there are some things that people are not going to be able to unsee that happened during that, and you don't want it to happen again. So I understand why he was so emotional about it. Can you imagine that's your life's work and trying to warn people to go, and they're like, it's just another storm. No. Did I say hi to JT? I did see you come in too, JT. How are you? Thank you for checking in. I pray for you and your family remain safe. Thank you. And again, I appreciate you guys checking on us. And I just thought it would be easier to hop on for a little bit and just to kind of say we're okay. We're taking all the precautions. We're going to do all the things and going to be as safe as we possibly can. The biggest concern for me in our area is the power outage. we're not really prone to flooding. I mean, there's going to be some, there's going to be some low-lying streets. There's going to be water on the streets, but not to the extent that, fingers crossed, there's loss in the homes in this general area. Katina, I'm still at home. Hi, good morning. I just found out the list of evacuation places to the local schools by me. Okay, Marjorie, be safe, be safe, be safe. Yeah, and that's the schools obviously have closed, but a lot of schools are used for shelters, so they will be open. The schools will have to close for school, but they'll be open for the rest of the week to house people who needed to come and evacuate there. And remember, we have now people, Orlando is more inland, so we have people coming from both the West Coast and the East Coast beach areas. Yes, Denise. Andrew was a Cat 5. Andrew was a Cat 5, yes. Scott, dang, praying for them. Thank you, Denise. I think that which Hurricane Katrina was, if you remember right. You know what? I don't remember. I think it was a 5 as well. What I remember about Katrina was the location. Obviously hitting New Orleans. And that's kind of a good warning to Kit Kat, because yes, there's going to be initial flooding and down trees and power lines that we'll know right away, but the rising waters take longer. So we're going to get through it, and on Thursday the storm is going to have passed over us, but there's going to still be talking about flooding and increased flooding for days after that, into the weekend, and people are going to be like, what is going on? Because it takes that long for the rivers to rise and overflow, and the water to keep coming. So yeah, it's gonna be a story for a bit. Hey Will, thanks for coming in. Hi Bud Files, thank you. Aquastar, people need to forget the material stuff and get to safety. Yeah, I know it's hard, people's life, possessions, treasures, but yeah, you gotta get to a safe spot. Evacuation is no joke. You have a to-go bag and a snack bag ready. Yep. That's very true. I was just like checking, make sure we had like our little medication bag to grab and go as well. I love these YouTube check-ins. Oh, thanks, Marjorie. Yeah, I don't want to like be overkill. I don't think it's like being dramatic. I'm relatively calm because I've been through several of these storms, but this is one that makes you go, oh my gosh, it's gonna be a strong one. So again, I really do sincerely appreciate everybody asking how we are, and if they're, if we're safe, and all the prayers going up, never turning that down. I just thought it would be an easier way to kind of show you and tell you all in one spot by going live. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it throughout the storm, because it just depends on the situation and how the power holds, and our power holds. There's a UPS truck coming by, I guess, making some last deliveries. Katina, we were hit by Katrina when it was still a 3, so it was a terrible storm. Yeah. Saying hi to JT. Thank you. We still have PTSD, and we were 3 hours north. Yeah. They leave lasting memories. They do. And Katrina was a big one. Sorry, Katina. Oh, wow. bone tired. Good morning, Marjorie. Evacuation or the ones screaming from the top of their roofs and helicopters to come save them. Yeah, yeah. And again, there are lots of reasons why people don't evacuate. You want to be as safe as possible, and you understand that there are reasons, but sometimes you like, if it's a financial reason, you might have to just swallow your pride, go to the shelter. It means nothing if you're not here afterwards, right? Be safe, go to higher ground, go to the shelter if you need to go to the shelter. They've been doing a really good job, I definitely say, in recent years of making sure people know that there are pet-friendly shelters as well, so that people don't feel like they have to leave their animals behind or give that as a reason as to why they won't go because they don't want to leave their animals behind. Now, I mean, of course, they're talking, cats, dogs, those kind of things. People who have, in more rural areas that have livestock, that's a different thing. I have family in Port Charlotte that doesn't want to leave, and it makes me so mad, but all you can do is pray for them. Hopefully y'all are still there. I'm not sure. I had the do not disturb on the phone, but it looks like it was some kind of call coming through. I'll check as soon as I get done as to whether or not it was some kind of alert. But yeah, I was saying, Aquastar was saying about her family in Port Charlotte. Yeah, again, I understand people get so stubborn, and it's so scary, especially when you're not in the area and you're watching on TV and trying to piece the information together. The reality is that people want to try and save their homes, but there gets to a point that even if you're in the house, there is nothing you can do about the rising water. You're not going to be able to stop the water from coming in. You're not going to be able to stop the roof from blowing off. You know what I mean? You're just not going to be able to. So all you can do is encourage them to go to the safer spot and pray for them. And I pray for your family too, Aquastar. I hope everybody was going to be okay. Together we travel. Hey, Andrea, thanks for coming in, sending prayers. Thank you so much. Everybody saying hi. Lots of people won't leave their pets. Lots of people won't leave their pets. Yeah, and I understand. Your pets are part of they're your family, and you don't want anything to happen to them either. So it's always good when they announce the pet-friendly shelters, so that they will bring them along and leave to a safer spot. I don't know if I could leave my pet either. Yeah, see? Tony with Lalita Loco is in Spring Hill covering it all. Okay, yeah, I thought I saw they went live yesterday. I'm not sure if how he's continuing to do that. I actually was going to go and take a walk to show you guys, but that's before the rain started picking up. So I'm not doing that now from where he is. Technically, Katrina was a 4, but the damage was more than a 5. Yeah, and again, the category of the storm is about the wind speed and the sustained wind speed. So even though the sustained wind speed could be lower in a Cat 4, Cat 5 by like 10 miles per hour, it's the gusts you have to worry about too, because the gusts can be upwards of that. You don't know. Bill, hey Bill, thanks for coming in. Stay safe, Alisa. Yes, doing my best. We'll try. Everybody saying hey to Bill. I have family in Tampa, Clearwater area that are riding it out. Okay. Again, I had my friend come over. She was on the Monday mood check. She evacuated from St. Pete, but she's in Zone A. Excuse me. So she was like, no, I'm out of here. So she is really in a hotel a block, 2 blocks away, to ride it out. So yeah, I get it. I get it. How is your Wednesday mood? Liam, how are you? Is there a hurricane party? Did you bring your drink? How is everyone in the chat? No hurricane party plans. We're in for the duration now. I do have some wine on hand, so I'm sure I'll have a glass or two later, but no party, no party. Um, Tigsy enjoys gardening and life. Hello, thank you for coming in. Yes, please stay safe. Thank you for that. Everybody saying hi to Bug Files. Please hit the like button. Thanks, guys. And yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in, especially on your lunch hour. I'm on my lunch hour. I am working from home today. It's very quiet, of course, because everybody is still doing their final preps and making sure they're all situated. You have what you have at this point. I don't know if all of the stores are closed, but they're closed. And those people need to be home in a safe spot as well. So I'm thinking that we will lose power. I think so too. Liam, remind me again where you are. I know you're not too far away. I'm thinking we're going to lose power. Yeah, I think that's highly likely for all of us. I don't want it to be true. Say it ain't so, but I think it's possible. Hey, Michael, thanks for coming in. How are you? I think I said hi to Will. Together we travel. Thank you so much for coming. I seen a man on the news that doesn't want to leave his boat. He said he can swim. He's not worried at all. Okay. Well, we wish him well. We wish him well. We've seen many people thinking they can ride it out on the boats as well, and then they end up getting into trouble quickly. But I hope it all goes well for him. People have to take into consideration it's not just the water. That's great that you can swim, but the winds are going to be high, and of course the what am I trying to say? I totally lost the word. The rip current. You can get easily pulled away. Hey, Captain Billy, thank you for coming in. Ahoy there, Alisa. Checking in from Pensacola, Florida here. High and dry here. Thinking about you all in the hurricanes path. Stay safe. Thank you so much, Captain Billy. Yeah, you guys stay dry this time, right? Everybody saying hey to Dre and Michelle, to Aquastar. Thank you so much, you guys, for coming in. I appreciate it. Fighting the current of our rushing waters and the debris in those waters is crazy. Agreed, Keisha. Yes, it's a trip. We are good, just froze for a few seconds. Okay, yep, sorry about that. I did remember to put the do not disturb on since I was gonna use the phone, but something tried to break through. Turn around, don't drown. Turn around, don't drown. Turn around, do not drive through water on the roadways. Assume it's always way deeper than it looks. Don't drive through it. And if it's not deeper than it looks, the chances of a down power line being in that water are very high too. So don't do it. And that's really usually like right after. So Thursday afternoon, when this hopefully is all passed through, people should not immediately hop in their car and try to go places. Now they have to because it's a mandatory evacuation. Okay. Aquastar, that's your family in Port Charlotte. Okay. Well, I mean, I know they don't want to go, but a little bit of comfort to you guys, knowing that they're getting them out of there. Yes, that's what I say too. Turn around, don't drown. Yep. Man, that is crazy. All the stores are closing. Fast food places too. Yep. Alisa, Adventures of Cruising. Floridians deserve a free cruise after Hurricane Milton. I know the other day somebody was telling me, or you guys were telling me about some other channels that you were watching. They were out on cruises, and they were, I'm sure experiencing some rough waters and that kind of thing. I haven't watched any of those. I guess if you have cruises coming up, check check your email, be on the alert for those possible cancellations. Oh, Liam's in Altamont. Okay, you're in a good spot too. That's what I thought. Prayers to you and your family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All that wants to, yeah, just write it out. Just write it out. Let's pray. God commands the winds and waters. Send up those prayers. Send up those prayers. Thank you for that. I'm not there, and I'm so terrified for all. Yeah, I know. And again, I was starting to say about the news. They do a great job of like getting all the information out there, but it does become kind of information overload. So as you are watching and trying to be, you're being concerned about your family and trying to watch out for them, I do suggest you do it in small doses. Having the news on, they're going to be on 24/7, of course, with this. But having it on the full time does kind of like heighten that. Once you know that they're in a safe spot, like take a little break from the news, come back and do the check-ins. I'd say it helps me. Like I said, I've been through a lot of storms, and I do know what to do. I know what to watch out for. But there's each time it's like a new twist. So I definitely don't think I know it all. I definitely don't think that just because I've been through storms before doesn't mean that this one is not going to be bad. I do think it's going to be intense. Peace and blessings all. Thank you, Will. Hey, Alisa. Hey, Chris. Thanks for coming in. Flying alligators. Well, maybe not flying alligators, but if the water is deep, there have been storms where we've seen, the stray alligator very close to homes in parking lots where they ordinarily should not be. So yes, watch for the gators too. Etta saying hi to everybody. Denise, hello. Hello, coming in late. That's okay. Hope all is well. Yes, Legacia, all is well. The weather, the rains are starting to pick up, and it's probably going to be a steady to increasing heavy rains from now on in. I think the forecast is the same as far as it really being an overnight storm. It'll start getting bad here in the evening, all through the overnight. So yeah, tomorrow, I think by midday, it should have passed over us completely. But we'll have to see. But thank you for coming in. Yes, we're doing well. Marjorie is saying purchased and stocked up on videos on YouTube Premium. Okay, good. Hey, Pen Pal Legacia. OMG, me and my mom was just talking about the gator. Sheesh. Yes, I mean, I think I generally worry about the gators being in any water aside from pools that you can see the bottom of in Florida. But yeah, no, it's in all seriousness, they come out of the rivers too when the storm is like that. So if there is an area that is flooding, you have to be concerned that there might be gators in the water too. I hate when a storm comes up in the overnight. That is scary to me. Yeah, not being able to see is scary. So yikes, gators. Yeah. It's true. I cannot deny the fear of the gators is real and justified. So yeah, everybody just needs to stay calm as best they can. Heed the warnings. Definitely stay out of the water. And I hope that the folks who decided to ride it out will be okay. but they should not expect that emergency rescue is going to get to them right away. How are you, Keisha? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have not seen a live gator crocodile since I have been here in Florida. Really? Really? But yeah, anyway, so you guys, I wasn't planning on being on here too long. I have a couple things cooking because I wanted to make sure that there were, we have food, but just wanted to make sure that it's not all sandwiches if we can all avoid it. So we're gonna cook as long as I have some electricity. We have electric appliances, so as long as we have electricity, so we can have hot food, I will make stuff. Hey Kathy, thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. We're doing well. We're just getting ready for things to get a little more intense around here. Which should be in the overnight. Oh wait, what Liam said. I have not seen a live gator. Okay. Everybody saying hi to Kathy. Thanks for keeping us updated, Alisa, and beautiful Erica, and everyone in the state are definitely in my prayers and thoughts. Thank you so much for that, Keisha. Again, you guys, thank you so much for looking out and checking in and all that good stuff. I will, I don't know if I'll be able to continue going live, but I will try and give you updates, and I will, no, you're not bugging me at all, Etta. I sincerely appreciate you guys and you checking on us. Thank you for that. But like I said, Etta, you can hit me with the hashtag. I'm no storm chaser. I will not be outside blowing in the wind trying to show y'all. I won't. So have no fear. Have no fear. But yeah, I know there's been a lot there. There's so much news, and there's a lot of news stories. And if you're not here, it gets a little like confusing, especially that the evacuation orders. I just don't want people to think that everybody is supposed to be evacuating. We're not all supposed to be evacuating, but the people in those dangerous areas definitely should be, and hopefully now they're where they need to be. Hello, LF McKinley. Hey all, hope all the Florida peeps are staying safe. Thanks, Will. Yes, we are doing our best. We're doing our best. Stay safe and be well. Thanks, Liam. You too. I know that's right. I think that was about the storm chaser. I'm no storm chaser. No, please don't chase storms. Nope. I'm no Jim Cantori. I am not. I don't know where Jim Cantori is today. I think I was telling you guys that's kind of like a, kind of the joke around Florida, like, you want to see Jim Cantori because of the coverage, but then it's like, oh no, it's coming here. Jim Cantori's on the ground. So I will let Jim Cantori and his colleagues bring you guys the really breaking news. I'm just going to let you know how we're doing in our area as best I can. Everybody's saying hi. Remember, you can post on your YouTube community page. Yes, I have done that. Pictures and updates, are as well as your IG. Yeah, TikTok and Facebook if you want to share updates. Yep, I will do that. I really have not been on Instagram very much lately. No, for no particular reason, just as time allows. But I think I'm gonna have some downtime here over the next couple of days, so maybe that is a good way to get it out. But again, it's all weather dependent, power dependent, that kind of thing. But yeah, I will keep you posted as best I can, in a safe, responsible way. I wonder if Waffle House is open. You know, I saw a story, Liam, about some of the Waffle Houses that were closed down during Helene that had not reopened. And again, if you guys don't know, I'm personally not a Waffle House goer, but that's one of those things that people are like, oh, it's all clear. Waffle House is open. They're gonna go and get a hot meal kind of thing. And so people like seeing the Waffle House open because it's like a comfort, reassuring that all is well kind of thing. So I don't know if the Waffle House is open near you, Liam, but you know, you're supposed to be hunkering down, man. You'll have to go to Waffle House later. He will probably be in Sarasota today. Okay, Jim Cantori. Yeah, he was in Tampa, I think, yesterday. I think he's been in Fort Myers too, and I know there's been a shift to the south of the storm. So I'm assuming he's not in Tampa today, but I didn't know. I'm going to find him to keep up to date. Oh, okay, sorry, to keep up to date. Okay, you find Jim for the action scenes. Like I said, I will let y'all know what's happening in my area safely. My daughter lives in Houston. After their last storm, Waffle House was the only place open. Yeah, they normally try to open back up right away if they have to close at all. And like I said, people find that very comforting slash the only place to get something to eat, you know, food, restaurant wise. So everybody likes to see them open and back in business. So I hope that the Waffle Houses are able to open up quickly to, you know, help everybody get through the storm or the aftermath of the storm. So, all right, you guys, again, thank you so much for coming in and checking in. I will try and keep you updated. I am gonna go and check on the things that I have cooking. We've been trying to be good about not having a lot of sweets on hand, but I'm gonna make something sweet to have on hand because it's part of the hurricane survival experience. What you cooking? Right now I'm just making pasta for a pasta salad. I made some greens yesterday. Okay, Liam, okay. I am going to bake some chicken and just have things that we can eat cold or room temperature. If it's not, if we lose power, I like to have some cooked things or some things already cooked, not without having to fire up the grill. I have chili cooking. Sounds good. We just had some chili a little bit ago, but that sounds good. You having some cornbread with that, or some what do you got? Some biscuits. So yeah. Anyway, let me let you guys go. Thank you for coming in on lunchtime. And I will try and keep you posted, but I definitely will be doing my best to stay safe, praying that the power holds, praying that people have gotten out of those areas as they were supposed to, and that we're gonna ride it out and be okay. So thank you, Denise. Take care. You take care too. Bye, everyone. Bye, you guys. I'll let you know how it's going. Okay? Take care. Be safe. Bye.